more important sessions, and NBB can't be betrothed bothered. No.
Oh, anyways, so everyone kind of fucked off. Apparently, half the people didn't show up. But hey, at least we got. I'm just gonna put them wherever the fuck in the bar. I'll just say they're passed out or whatever.
Okay.
Can't handle their liquor.
Zach's there. Vainstadt's here. Rock's up here. Who, I don't think all of you guys have met. I think only like 2 of you have met Arak because he hasn't bothered to show up.
Which one's Balak?
Arak. Up here.
Arak.
Spelled like arachnid, but without the N. ID at the end.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Aideen couldn't be here today. She's just chilling out by the fireplace listening to Jack's music. Who am I missing? Yeah, Tholomew couldn't be here today either. Because dentist appointment. Hi, Diva. Just in time.
My alarm woke me up. I thought we were starting at 12.
Nah, we usually start at 10, but I decided to start it at 11, like I said last week. Remember?
No. You see,
anyways, who else is missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, yeah, got everyone in the bar now. So, first things first, it is the evening carried off from the other night. And you guys all turn in for the night, planning to go head out and investigate the cause of these mysterious fires that have been breaking out in the city, as well as find the source of the crying girl who is always heard at the scene. You go to enter the bar. You find Estrella teleports off somewhere. She steps through one of her little portals to go rest in her own bed in her little pocket dimension. And Jack Sparrow's over here passed out over the barrel. Which, by the way, had Koki's corpse in it. And no one bothered to investigate the barrel after Jack found it.
I didn't know who it was.
He was a rat folk.
He didn't really mean anything to us.
Yeah, he was there for one session. Yeah.
Does he have anything of value on him?
No, he was a warlock that didn't really have anything at all.
Well, that's depressing.
Actually, let me check his sheet real quick. Restore. Yeah, no, he had splint armor and that's it.
Wow, that is really depressing. That is, like, seriously depressing.
Okay, so, yeah. He got in the barrel and fell asleep and someone nailed it shut. And he died. So,
and now Jack just bent over it?
Yeah, he's passed out in the barrel. Oh, not in it, over it. Like, he's slumped over it, drunk off his ass. So, you guys have done all your stuff. You've upgraded any weapons or armor that you wanted. You've got all your affairs in order, and you decide to turn in for the night. And you go into the bar. Morning comes, and you find Jack Sparrow's passed out at a table over here now. Flagons of beer all over the damn table. Bottle of rum clutched firm in hand with a jar of dirt in his other. And you hear him muttering in his sleep. Don't touch. You hear him muttering, "Don't touch my jar of dirt," in his sleep.
My youth.
So, you guys come down from upstairs and all exit out of here. And you wave good morning to Jack, who's out here just doing his little tap dance bagpipe routine, trying to earn money for the inn and bar. And you see a man in a elegant red kind of robe sitting in the chair sipping wine. Does anyone want to interact with him?
Zach currently has over her face, so he's gonna just stay where he is.
Zach has what?
Zach's currently hungover, so he's gonna stay where he is.
Okay, Zach's passed out in this bar over here, in this bar bench over here.
Alrighty.
Hey Scott, we're doing D&D. What's poppin'?
Oh, you want me to leave?
Nah, you can be here if you want. I've got a live stream that's got a link to it, so you can spectate it as well. If that's in announcements, if you want to see.
I didn't realize you guys were in the middle of the D. So wouldn't hop in if I do.
No worries.
You were continuing. I was listening.
All right, sounds good. So, Zalaria walks up to the man in the red robe. What do you say, Zalaria?
Hello.
He raises his wine glass to you in a kind of elegant fashion and says, "Greetings."
Red Star goes up to him slowly. He's like, "You, sir, are a god. Who are you, and why do I love you so much?"
Hey, my name is Matt Mercer. I know shit about this world. I probably shouldn't. So,
From the other side of the bar, I holler, "That's probably because you portaled here, isn't it?"
Zach holds onto his head. Please don't yell.
Oh, fine.
he kind of looks over his shoulder behind the chair to you. Thistle. He says, "Yeah, portals are fun, right, guys?"
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I've heard of people being torn apart by them, unfortunately. I've seen it happen, and I look off wistfully into the distance.
Yeah, you ever see someone step through a portal and when they've got one foot through, the thing closes and just chops off their fucking leg?
Yeah, that's a thing that happens. Happened to a friend of mine.
Yeah, portals are fun. Careful.
Yes.
So what are you doing here?
I'm kind of stuck here because, the whole place is just fucky. So, I've taken up residence here as long as I help the bar owner with things, Keep adventurers from getting yourselves killed, helpful information, stuff like that.
You could have helped me last night.
What?
You could have helped me last night.
Damn, why are you so wasted again?
I had like 30 shots.
Oh my fucking god, why?
Shots of what?
30 shots of brandy. And Corvus just let me.
Oh yeah, I let you. Your decisions are gonna impede you. Any kind of acrobatics or athletics checks are gonna be made with disadvantage for the first 10.
That's fine.
You're also gonna have to make acrobatics checks to keep your footing anytime you try to move.
Well, Matt Mercer, it's nice to meet you, my youth. My name is Red Star, my youth. Wagwan, Medea. Sound like a broken robot.
He's a little bit hungover, actually.
Hey, Matt, you want to see what I can do?
I suppose?
Red Star does a deep inhale. He exhales a ball of cold air and makes like little cold fireworks with it. and it snows inside the bar, or only for, like, temporarily.
Yorman gets pissed. He's tired of it snowing in the bar. He walks over, he grabs you by the arm, drags you out of the bar.
Mayu! What are you doing, Mayu?
And he throws you out.
I just see them walk away. Oh!
I started running around the bar, sweeping and wiping, like, as lightning speed.
Aye, thanks for that. I'm tired of having to clean up all this shit. It's bad enough I have to clean up the puke of all these damn drunks.
You should have wanted to chug that.
I mean, I warned him against it.
You mean you did? He just didn't listen to you.
So, you help out people.
Yes, and here's my first tip of advice for you. Don't run ahead of the party. You look like the cleric or mage type. Pretty sure those are supposed to be rear support. Not, frontline tanks.
You would not believe how much she's gotten us in. Well, actually, the only time I've actually seen her get in trouble was that one time. So, I can't speak.
He looks over at the donkey centaur and says, "You seem to be quite exasperated by this one. Tell me,
Yeah.
has she been absorbed by, I don't know, water elementals and slimes yet?"
Wow, how'd you know?
Seems the type.
Yeah, gotta keep an eye on her.
Water.
Matt's just sitting here casually roasting Zalaria to her face.
Get wrecked, Solaria.
Yorman slides Thistle 50 gold for helping him clean up the bar, by the way.
Oh, yay, thank you. I was not actually expecting to get paid. But I will gladly add that to my inventory and thank him by spending 5 of it on food.
Alright.
Because I need a greasy breakfast with a lot of calories.
He disappears into the back room, going through a door back here.
Mm-hmm.
A few minutes later, he comes back out with... Oh, fuck, wrong layer. He comes back out with a plate full of sausages and eggs and toast.
Yes.
Do I see this?
Make a perception check. Nope, Zalaria, get your ass back over there. Bad.
As soon as it's put in front of me, it's gone.
Okay.
Eating the sausages?
Unfortunately, you were plastered as fuck, and because he's so fast and he ate it so fast, all you'd have to do, you'd have to be able to detect the smells, and that was with disadvantage. So you notice that you have hands. You notice that suddenly in those hands, there's a glass of tea.
Let's start. Open a portal.
She opens a little portal on the floor right here next to you.
How are those sausages?
No one knows he got sausages. Red Star, you got kicked out of the fucking bar, my dude.
Why? Let me back in, my Red Star bangs on the door violently. You got burn down the whole bar in my youth.
I grabbed his...
Fuck? Who the fuck?
Give him a lot of bread. He should be fine afterwards.
Boss, man, me hungry, man. Me want for breakfast, man.
He throws a sausage at you. Really fucking hard. dealing 9 damage as it smacks you upside your head.
Jesus, man, one sausage, slap a man across the head, that's a batty man thing, man.
Yeah, I'm doing my hangover.
Mercer should just like make his own song. Bada witty bum bo boom bitty body bob.
God damn it. You are all disappointments.
I'm sorry.
I'm especially disappointed in Colby and Keefe today. Keefe, instead of harmlessly chilling Matt Mercer's wine like I thought he was gonna do, made it snow in the whole fucking bar again.
What do you expect? I like when it snows.
You should be fair for whatever your players do.
Which is why I cleaned up the bar in like 12 seconds.
Zalaria walks up to the barkeep.
This is what I always say whenever my players do something stupid. If you're gonna keep saying, you've gotta laugh at them.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Zalaria walks up to the bartender. I want water.
Okay, he slides you a glass of water.
Zalaria just looks at it.
Okay, cool. Now there's talk on my stream that people heard of about dogs pooping. Thank you, Dallas. You could have just texted me.
No. Besides, you tapped it 3 times.
My fucking god.
What now?
My brother came upstairs to tell me they're headed out, and to alert me that the dogs have pooped after eating for some reason. I'm like, okay, I don't need to know this. You don't need to say this while I'm on a stream, but okay. Anyways, back on track. Bar got cleaned up. Zalaria's got a glass of water. Zach Ralphed everywhere through a portal that, unfortunately, Red Star, make a dex check.
Oh no!
Whoa, what's going on?
Make a dex check. I mean a dex save. Not a check, a save.
Oh, what? Pause, damn it.
My bad. Okay, you fail that. Suddenly, you're eating your sausage. You got it halfway hanging out your mouth. You're kind of just chewing on it. And you start smelling something weird, and you look up, and you get smacked in the face by a huge glob of vomit. It's all over your skin, it's in your hair, it's in your clothes. You as you open your mouth, your sausage drops to the floor in slow motion and bounces off. This boy looks like something out of the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards.
Except the Rosewood.
That's it. Red Star angrily pulls out his right gentle and bursts into the bar with electricity surrounding him. Oh, blood, do this, man.
You don't know where it came from. You just got barfed on by something out of the sky. For all you know, it could have been a dragon flying overhead.
Make a kill everybody in this bar, my youth.
No. Going closer to the bar.
So you walk back in. Yorman grabs you and... yeah, that's gonna hit. Dealing 11, 16, 16 plus 8. Dealing 24 damage to you. You see as the tattoos on his arm kind of expand and jump off his arms in rays of energy, grab you, slam you into the ground, and throw you out of the bar.
What the hell was that?
Out of the bar, so he just threw him away from the bar?
No, he busted down the door with his Raijintos. And Yorman walks up and just yeets him out.
That's it. I'm gonna attack that man.
You're not welcome here anymore.
That's it. I'm gonna swing my Raijinto.
Oh.
You damaged my property, break down my doors, and now you have the gall to attack me.
Oh
Do we roll
This is a
initiative?
Jamaican man you're talking to.
No, you don't. You don't roll initiative. Keefe is just pissing off the bartender, and he's his own bouncer.
Right. And he's attempting to fight the barman. So do we have to roll initiative?
No, because I'd rather you not kill him. He's my favorite NPC.
Or, have Keefe get killed by him.
I mean, we could easily just tie up and bind Tiffy, or, well, Red Star. I mean, that would be the easiest option.
Of course, am I too hungover to cast spells?
What?
Am I too hungover to cast spells?
Nah, you just Ralphed all over Keefe. You're good.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I lean back to the chick who summons the portals because I don't know her name.
Astraya.
You really... That's who?
Astraya. Like Astra, but with an R-E-A at the end.
Also,
Excuse
for a roll.
Sorry, what? Yeah, you failed the con save, but it's just water, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Okay. I was wondering if Zalaria just gets drunk off water.
No, but she gets really horny now because she has a water fetish.
I lean back towards like Astraya, and I just kind of say, "You really don't like him, do you?"
Who? Red Star?
Yes. Or is it a different thing?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Relationships are complicated, I guess.
Oh, no, see, she was soulless for a long time, and apparently that guy's, like, horny because of her voice. It's not a matter of she doesn't like people, it's a matter of, nigga, no, that's creepy.
I come back in and I use my frost breath on this guy. Just to freeze his legs.
Actually, I'm going to cast Hold Monster on him.
On who? Keefe?
Yes, on Keefe.
Why though?
I mean, technically, Hold Monster would work. Just
Yeah,
as...
I thought I had Hold Person, but I don't, so I'm just using Hold Monster.
I mean, at this point...
Succeed a wisdom, roll a wisdom save, Keefe.
Wisdom save. Okay. Come on, go. Hey. Okay, let me.
Fuck,
That succeed.
that succeeds. Damn.
I run over to Keefe and start running around him in circles with rope, tying him up.
And then Red Star just breaks out of the rope with his Raijinto.
Or, I mean, your Raijinto is sheathed right now in order to use your frost breath, but okay. Astraya opens a portal and it just drops down over you, Keefe. Kind of like a body scanner. It drops down over you and you'll out of existence. You find yourself in a dark. You find yourself in a dark black room with no light and no sound.
Thank you.
Oh, what is my youth?
You don't even hear your own voice echo off the walls.
That's a lot better.
Damn, Red Star is such a buzzkill at this session. Oh my god.
Am I the
I
only
don't
person
remember.
here who's not buzzed yet?
I've had a lot of drinking today. And I'm not a drinking person.
Then maybe you shouldn't drink.
I had to. I was feeling real down yesterday.
I'm sorry. I pat you on the back, lightly.
I lost my hand. I lost someone I could have possibly considered a friend. Realized that I had to burn their corpse because a monster was growing inside them.
Yeah,
like
yeah, see,
sense.
Thistle wasn't there to see that happen. He doesn't know about the slods.
That is
Yeah,
fair.
I
I know that.
I don't. I'm sorry. I've lost many friends too. It gets easier. But then again, it's not easy the first time, and it's not easy the next time.
Wasn't easy when I lost.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that.
He holds up. Zach holds up his right hand. He's got a little tiny baby hand, like from Deadpool the movie.
Well, that's adorable. I kind of like poke it.
Stop that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
thought it would grow overnight, but
I mean,
it probably takes 24 hours, I'm assuming, at this point.
it grew a little bit. You got about a hand the size of a 10-year-old. At most now, like 6 to 10 years old.
You could easily make a really crude Deadpool joke now if you really want to.
I could, but I'm gonna refrain from that. Anytime someone rolls a 69, someone already says nice. So,
Nice.
yep, you don't even hear nice echo off the walls, Keithy. There's no light, no sound, and you start to notice no air in this room.
oh,
A portal opens back up below you, and you drop down on the floor right here.
oh God, why is he back?
He will be fine.
Estrella and Yorman look at you, and they both go, "I hope you've learned your lesson."
I hand, I don't remember Diva's character's name.
Zach.
I'm Zach.
Zach, I hand Zach, like, a piece of fruit. Here, chew this, it should help with the hangover.
Oh, thank you.
Do they have any cheese? Cheese works too.
No, that's grease, dear. Grease helps with hangover. This is an herbal remedy to assist with the help of hangovers.
Yorman pulls a piece of Swiss out of his pocket, slams it down on the table in front of you, Valeria.
Wait, what?
He pulls some cheese out of his pocket and puts it down on the table in front of you.
What's this for?
You said you wanted cheese.
I didn't want cheese.
Who the fuck said they wanted cheese then?
Nobody did.
I heard the one that was turned on by the water say she wanted cheese.
But I didn't want cheese.
That may be Jack messing with you with his magic. He is a bard after.
I'll take the damn cheese then.
He just yeets the cheese across the bar. Make a dex check.
Oh boy. Okay.
This bartender just hates Red Star.
Cause like Red Star has been like a dunce. Like, he's like, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the cheese smacks you in the face really fucking hard. He just yeets an entire wheel of cheese at you, dealing 6 damage.
Wait, what?
He just
Sorry,
yeet.
not having a good day.
He just yeeted an entire wheel of cheese at you, dealing 6 damage.
How is he still drunk? He should be hungover, not drunk. This is the next day, isn't it?
Who?
I mean, what made you think I have the Frost Giant's breath?
Did he throw the cheese at me?
He threw it at Red Star.
He has cheese at Red Star.
Okay.
He doesn't like Red Star. Red Star punched a hole in the wall behind him. Red Star punched a hole in the wall right here with his frost breath when he first got it. Then he made it snow in the entire bar.
Which I
Twice.
cleaned up.
Not the first time.
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't know about it the first time.
You were there when it happened, but okay. Why are you doing a dex save?
I wanted to see if Zalaria would fall over or not.
From drinking water?
Accidentally falls back off the chair. Water spills on her,
Yeah.
and then just a little.
Colby, no.
Oh,
Colby,
And
no.
then Red Star wakes up something like,
Shh, Red Star, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Shh. I start rubbing his head.
Red Star slowly goes back to sleep.
I play a soothing song on my harmonica.
Just zooms in on the wet Zalaria.
Oh, wait, hold on, I have an instrument, too.
Colby, why that dick out?
Here, I'm going to play a lullaby on my pan flute. 12, okay, that works.
If you make a con save.
Oh, I was asleep, but okay. Oh,
Okay.
snap.
I was gonna have it put you to sleep for like the next couple hours instead of just
I'm
like the next
playing-
while.
Yeah, I'm just.
That was almost a nat 20. That's good.
Yeah, like holy shit, dude! I've only rolled a 12 on the performance check. That's like the.
So, what happens now?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. I'm just, rubbing the back of your head, playing the pan flute.
Let me try. Is that? Nah, I'm looking on mine. Let's say I have it. Yep, that's my friend. So 22.
Make another con save. Make another con save.
Somehow I play the soothing melody on a harmonica.
Hey, harmonicas can be soothing.
I suppose.
Just rubbing his head, just relaxing him, calming him down, sending off calm, sleepy energies with the pan flute.
You guys are fucking idiots. Holy shit.
Well, yes, I'm trying to relax him. Yes, there. Then I pick him up and, carry him over my shoulder like a child. Which just probably looks really funny. And then I take him up to, I'm assuming he has a room here.
Not anymore. All of his stuff got thrown out. He's not welcome to stay here anymore.
Why don't we put him on top of the barrel?
I mean, we can. He might get robbed then, though.
Look at him. Why would anyone rob?
Because some people are stupid.
No, that's fair.
Jack walks over. Rise and shine, Red Star! And he starts blaring the bagpipes right in his ear. Like, you ever just suddenly hear bagpipes blare at, max volume?
Do you know how Daffy Duck jumps around in the old cartoons? That's Red Star after he's, screaming after freaking Zack with his infinite wisdom decided to blow bagpipes against a sleeping half-elf.
I just dash away.
Jack, what the hell?
Suddenly a man bursts through the door and yells, Yarman, we need your help! There's another fire going on in the town!
Oh, God.
Oh, another fire. Oh, my head hurts. Ugh.
Well, maybe you should get proper sleep and not drink so much, Red Star.
Hey, Jack with his infinite wisdom wanted to blow freaking bagpipes while I was sleeping.
Well, that's it.
I think those bagpipes got to me. I have a freaking migraine.
Yeah, well, I can barely hear out of one ear, so I guess we're kind of screwed.
Yorman says he's busy trying to patch the hole in the wall that Keefe fucked up. So he sends you guys out to investigate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate it anyways.
The man says, it happened down by the old riverside houses. An entire estate just burned down in seconds.
That doesn't sound normal.
I'm wet.
Oh wait, wrong map, damn.
Yes, let us go.
Alright, where's the fire? Where's the fire?
Okay, first of all, the man takes you out of the bar and points down to the southeast. Down here past the statue.
Jack will follow.
One moment.
Yay,
let me
Jack
open.
is back
Let me
again.
No, not Jack. Zach.
Oh, they sound similar.
They do. That was kind of the point.
What? Shit. Alright. So, you guys head out down that way. And you end up
Whoa, that's... Wow.
Give me a moment to put all your tokens in here.
There we are. That looks completely different. Nice. Huh.
Okay, there's your tokens. You guys walk in, and immediately to your right, you see a house that has immolated. Parts of the roof are missing. It's charred to the bone. Everything's in shambles.
Do I recognize this type of immolation from anything I've seen before?
Roll a history or arcana check.
Okay, let's see. Well, neither of those are really good, so we'll try Arcana. Natural 20.
Okay. I'm going to move you, Brian, to the D&D voice channel so I can tell you this real quick, okay?
Okay.
It's
quick.
secret knowledge. So, be right back, guys. You recognize these as the flames of a phoenix hearted. You're not quite sure what one is doing here, but this one doesn't know how to control their powers and is burning everything in sight.
Is there a path?
There is not a path that you see right now.
Just one giant burned out house.
Actually, it's the three here. The big one, and then the two next to it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it now properly.
Alright, back to general.
I'll just be back here. So
Alright, we're back. So, I need all of you guys to make a perception check.
Perception?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, I got plus 10. So,
Larry doesn't have any silly old perception checks.
Wow, that's like one of the lowest things I can roll. 24.
26.
Okay, well, everyone but Red Star notices a flash of red hair go around a corner. From here, they come out from over here in front of these houses. And you see it flash around this corner as they go south around the corner of this house. Do you guys give pursuit?
I do.
Zach does.
Not
as fast as these two, because...
Red Star, you didn't see her.
What?
You didn't see her. The perception was 18. You rolled a 17. But...
Over this way! This way!
Okay, so...
Yeah, I'm giving pursuit.
I'm going to use my bonus action to shift, by the way. So that'll raise my movement speed up to 60.
Oh, boy.
I'm trying to keep it down as much as I possibly can. I'm sorry if I'm too loud.
No worries, I think.
I wasn't talking to you, Corvus, sorry.
So, you guys go around the corner, and you see another flash of red hair as it goes around the corner of this house down here.
Alright, I'm going to use my 180 movement speed and triple dash and just to the corner.
Energy's gone again.
Yep. I'm assuming I don't see anything. I have 26 passive perception, by the way.
No, you do not.
How do I not have 26 passive perception?
No, you do not see anything.
Oh, okay.
You do, however, see little scorch marks right here on the floor and up here on the side of this building.
Damn,
I
just had a better
quick
look
dash over there and look around and investigate.
Roll an investigation check. Anyone that wants to roll an investigation check in this area where the NPC is just warped to, basically.
Oh, that's horrible.
What?
Yeah. Well, hey, somebody, holy shite. Oh, well, that makes sense. That's like the lowest I can roll on an investigation. Like 18.
You notice a small bedroll in camp had been set up here at one point.
Mm-hmm.
You see leftover pythons hammered into the ground, and a small campfire that was put out.
Is it still have like a little thing of smoke coming off it?
There is no smoke coming off of it. However, the wood is still warm. However,
I need your mouth.
Red Star and Zach do not know this. Zalaria and Brian, however, do.
Oh, okay.
They see it, but they don't know anything special about it. They don't know. They think, man, it's just a homeless person.
I'm like holding my hand over the fire.
Investigation, and that's all I get.
No, you got the whole. Colby, you got the whole thing. Diva and Keefe got the. Hey, it's just a homeless person's camp. You got the whole thing.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. I'm just holding my hand over the fire like, interesting. Still warm.
Huh.
Fire's still warm. Whoever this is still nearby.
Barely warm. You assume whoever lived here slept there the previous night.
Okay, so it's a couple hours old then.
Yeah,
in that case.
it's barely warm. It's barely warm, but you can still see that it's warm because it glows a little bit.
Okay. Can I do an acrobatics check to like try and climb up? Where's the highest building in this area?
This one right here.
All right, I'm gonna. Can I try and do an acrobatics check to get up there?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Natural 20.
He can do this on his own.
You literally just you jump off the ground, land on this roof, and then jump onto this one.
Okay. And I'm gonna like climb up here to the top where it's like split and take a look around.
You perch on the chimney and roll a perception check.
Okay.
Zalaria, you climbed on these boxes and the scaffolding over here, and climbed up on the red roof and then onto this one.
Natural 20. 31.
Again, you see a flash of red hair disappear around the corner over here and lead off in this direction.
Okay. I'm going to use my spider boots and run down the wall and...
Are you going to tell anyone about what you've seen?
I'm going to say, oi, over here, everybody!
Why is there throwing
This
this up?
way! I'm like pointing off over the chimney.
You guys just ran back around.
Okay.
I need you to make an athletics check to get down, Colby.
Athletics check?
Yeah.
I'm using super awesome spider boots.
Okay. You go to climb down, but you kind of stumble, and you take...
It's a D10 for every 10 feet.
D6.
It's a D6 for every 10 feet?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 46. 4, 7, 13, 16. You take 16 damage.
Ouch.
And we'll back over here. And one moment, I'm going to cluster you guys together a little more so I can just copy and paste your tokens when we get to the new thing. Okay?
I think you should not have yelled over here to alert this person.
Well, that's what a scout does. I'm supposed to, let everyone know that everything is over in this, or avoid this direction. I'm the fastest.
You should have done it so loud.
Well, I kinda can't really help that.
That's fair.
I mean, at least not right now. I mean, this is out of character. I'm trying to be as quiet as I can.
Okay. You guys walk through, and you get to this part of town. This section of town has not seen any damage yet, as far as you can tell. And off in the distance, you guys see these giant statues of gods pointing in different directions. Attached one outside just as a statue over here, and the other on the roof of a temple.
I say we split up in groups of, there's 8 people here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's 7. I say we split up, Jack, you stay here. We can cover more ground.
Okay. I mean, I still have 60 movement speed, so I can move 180.
Do you want to go by yourself, or?
Sure. I dash off. Sorry!
You just spider climb up this roof and look around.
Yeah. I'll holler if I need help. You guys will know.
Right. Riser, you should probably go with Claire.
Go over where?
She's going with Zalarius moving.
Riser picks up Zalaria, puts her on his shoulder, carries her away from the docks before she falls in.
The water.
And yes, I was actually planning on hopping onto that roof. Anyways, so...
Zack and Astraea go together. Jack and Red Star can go together.
Yeah, because Jack really doesn't think Astraea likes Red Star, so Astraea, you're with me.
But I want Astraea.
Gay.
No.
You nerds, Zalaria and Riser go up towards the temple. Jack and Red Star, where do you want to go?
Zalaria keeps glancing at the water.
I guess we'll go investigate more about the northeast.
The northeast? Alright. So up here?
Yes.
And then that leaves down here and the central square to Zack and Astraea.
We'll investigate the northeast. Alright.
Alright, so every here and there on the stone you see small scorch marks. They kind of go in every which direction leading out. Some lead down this branched path down here in the southeast. Some lead up to the northeast and some lead up towards the temple.
Yeah, Red Star just got a 30, so he rolled a 12 on investigation, so he's up here.
No, he rolled an 18 plus 12. So, up there, you see around the corner. You're not quite sure what you're looking at. In the distance, all you can see is black and gray and rubble and stone everywhere. You're not quite sure what that is because you've never been to that part of town before.
Oi, Jack, have you been here before?
Oh, only to the bar.
Damn it.
What else do you guys want to do? Anyone else want to explore around here?
Zack's gonna explore down here.
I'm gonna do a quick acrobatics check and try to keep to the rooftops.
Okay. Well, roll that. Yeah, that worked.
I mean, I barely need to roll acrobatics because I can walk on walls, but I figured might as well do it. I'm like over there, just like keeping an eye out. I'll just say I used the tree to get over there.
Yep.
Hello?
Hi.
We don't mean you harm. Enough down here.
You hear what sounds like stuff shifting around down here, Zack. Down here.
Zack's putting his hand on the hilt of his sword and motions his strider to come towards him. Yeah.
Do I see Zack?
Yes, you do.
Zack is going to stealth, though.
Okay, roll your stealth.
Yeah,
I will also stealth
You
on
are
the
stealth?
rooftops. Well, shit, that's the lowest thing I
I
could
got
get.
higher than the rogue. Wow.
Yeah.
And
because
Estrella got a nat 20 rolling her stealth.
Alright. And I'm going to peek around the corner to see the shuffling.
You see what looks like what are they called? Pallet flats. You know, like those wood flats used to carry boxes and shit.
Oh, yeah?
You see like pallet flats and boxes and wood and like a steel trash can, and you see something rustling behind it.
Zach is going to move slowly towards it. Still stealthing.
Okay.
And... Alright, can I move this?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I move it slowly, though.
Roll a dex save.
Okay.
Oh no.
Nat 1.
A cat jumps out from the trash can that was covered by the pallet. It couldn't get out, but you startled the fuck out of it, so it jumped out and it clawed your face and ran away.
You coward! And I chase after it.
You just chase down this alleyway, but the cat slips into a hole on the side of an old abandoned house. It's not big enough for anyone to fit into.
Unless they're a kobold. But I don't think any of us are.
No.
Nope. We're all medium guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was just a cat. Now, Zalaria, your turn. What do you want to do other than go in the water?
Aww. What am I doing?
Well, what do you want to do? You've got some statues over here. You've got an old house. You've got some stone pillars over here in front of the house. And there's a temple here.
And some water. As she looks at the water.
I'm looking at the water.
Riser's fed up with your shit. He Spartan kicks you into the water.
I don't mind.
You like this as water.
Riser walks up to the statue, kneels in front of it and does a bow, stands back up and walks away.
Oh, I should have T-posed.
No. Yeah, because you T-pose on a god.
Wait, what?
These are statues of the goddess Gaia from the continent of Arcadia that Ataraxia was originally part of. This is one of the main temples to Gaia.
What do I roll?
Knowledge, well, you wouldn't know this because this god isn't from your plane of existence. But you know Riser is from Arcadia, and you know that he worships the old god, so...
Me and Jack are gonna walk over here, kinda, because we're done investigating that, and we're gonna go and meet up with Estrella and someone.
Why? I mean, you didn't investigate the next area. Up there towards the northeast, where you saw rubble and ruins.
Okay, wait. I mean, I did it. Oh, okay. That was I'm gonna do another investigation right here in this area to see if I find something interesting.
Okay. Roll it. Okay, you lift up the cloth. You find bricks for rebuilding. You see more on a flat down in this direction. You think they're rebuilding something that got destroyed down in that section.
So this place must be like a divine construction site.
No, they're just rebuilding something that got destroyed. I need you to roll a perception check, Kiwi.
That was bad.
You Swear you see a flash of red hair out of the corner of your eye going down towards the northeast. But when you double take to look, all you see is a cat. You could have sworn you saw something though.
I swear, I knew I saw something.
Do you tell anyone?
Catch that?
I mean, you're still on the roof. You probably... No, there's a tree in the way. Damn it, you probably would have seen it if the tree wasn't in the way.
I'm gonna call the kitty over. Hey kitty, you wanna come home with me?
No, it walks back off over here towards the ruins.
Oh man, I was gonna be like Celica, like, hey kitty, you wanna come home with me?
I'm gonna like pop over here and say, "Oi, Red Star!
What is
Did
it?
you find anything?
Just bricks for rebuilding.
Anything else?"
Well, we also found this black and gray area with a lot of rubble.
Hey, Riser!
Yes.
Anything over in that area?
Temple to Gaia and a statue of her grace. Also an old building. It looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
I'm gonna take a look around and see if I catch anything real quick.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Yeah, we'll see how well this goes. I'm rolling crappy tonight for some of these. Oh, 27. Oh, that's
Now I want you to roll an investigation check as well.
investigation as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Brian, you got 2 nat 20s in a row. That wasn't bad.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He did.
No, because we're the glow.
Oh, I mean, technically, yeah, that's true. I mean,
Yeah, look. Right, look. Scroll
yeah,
up.
I did. I am. I see them. Yes, I see 29 and 31. You make a fair point.
Oh yeah, the extra perception. Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
But yeah, you look down towards this direction. You look up towards this direction, and you look back over here. When you look over in this direction over here, you see a fish jump out of the water here and land back in the water on the other side of the bridge. Just
So,
over here, in the distance, you see some kids running around with a ball. Over here, up top, over here, you see some kids running around in the distance with a ball. Until they see a man over here messing with the bricks, and then they run back inside.
smart kids.
And then over in this direction to the northeast, you see someone running through what looks like rubble of the town square. Everything looks destroyed.
Wait, the town square that we were just in?
No, that's the city gates that you were in. You guys haven't been to the town square yet.
So someone's running through the town square. Kids are playing off until...
No, someone is like running, like hauling ass, booking it through town square.
I play my pan flute and like try to get everyone's attention. You know, like casually play it. And then
Everyone looks up.
point off towards that direction and say, like, point.
Alright. Zach will start heading up in that direction.
I'm gonna move you guys closer so I can copy your tokens over, by the way. Okay,
Yeah, and I'm gonna like
copy.
try and hop, skip, and jump all the way there. Using my ridiculous mobility. Oh, I'm so glad those weren't 2 net ones that I got.
Oh my god.
You look around and every house has been destroyed by fire. Everything has been set ablaze. Everything is crumbling and derelict. It looks like a bomb strike went off here.
Like one or multiple?
Multiple.
Oh, no.
Like an air raid bomb strike, I mean.
Ooh, that's not good.
How long does your shifting last, by the way?
It lasts for a minute.
So you're
It's gone by now.
Yeah, it's gone by now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back at 55 and I lose my temporary hit points.
Okay.
My spider climb just lasts until
You're
I shut it off, basically.
Yeah, basically.
But I'm just like, I just stop and like looking around, kind of.
I think we should all split up again.
Which way did you see they went?
The second you entered, Thistle here saw girl that looks like this.
I see her.
Yeah, you saw her only for a split second as she ran off in this direction, scared. She ran off to the east.
Damn it.
Faster than me, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Was I the only one who caught it, or?
You were the only one who caught it because you're the one who saw her running through the square.
Oh, okay.
What?
Tesla's kind of out of it for like a few seconds right now. He's just looking around at the charred, burned stuff.
Thistle,
No,
step out of it.
What? Oh, what? Huh?
You were doing a thing.
Oh, sorry. Memories went through my head, sorry. And I point off in the direction.
Alright. And he pulls out his swords.
Well,
And
no.
direction.
Well, hold the swords for now. Hold the swords for now. Approach kindly. This person is terrified. Like, legitimately terrified. And if this is any reason, and if those houses are any reason to suspect, there's reasons why. Approach calmly.
I'm going to insight you, Thistle.
Okay. Go right ahead.
24.
Thistle is obviously, like, strangely obviously nervous because there's just the char marks all over the place, and that makes him nervous because he may have seen something similar to this before, much closer to, we'll say, home. And he's just kind of glancing around trying to keep an eye on everything and keeps just going back to all the char marks. And just like, just approach calmly.
By the way,
Might not be a threat. If they become a threat, then it's a different story.
Brian, by the way, you know what that is that I told you about, right?
A phoenix heart?
God damn it. They weren't supposed to know.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that
I
thing.
don't know what it is anyway, so.
You guys wouldn't actually know that, but sorry. But I kinda do.
Okay,
I
so
have a general idea of what it is.
you have a general idea? Okay, good enough.
I mean,
Alright. You know more than me. And I choose my swords.
Okay,
thank you.
you guys,
After you.
I'm assuming you guys head off to the east?
Yep,
Yeah, let's go
with
to the east.
the swiftness. As I do.
Oh, we're going somewhere?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, give me a sec. By the way, for just purposes, I'm going to say you can't use your spider climb boots in this section.
Okay. That's fine, I guess. No worries.
Okay. I need you all to click your tokens and roll initiative.
Oh no. I thought we were only doing like roleplay crap for this session.
This isn't combat.
Oh, this is chasing after someone, I see.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, wow.
Initiative.
big oof.
14.
Nice,
Where the fuck's a
nice.
turn
Alright,
tracker?
hopefully I got more than her, because I have a spell I can cast on her.
23. I'll put some new tape on there later, Dad.
Wait, unless she's on dead. Oh, well, have to try at least.
Wow, Riser got a nat 20 on his initiative. 35.
I also have a 23 on the initiative, by the way.
Okay, you just didn't.
I don't know if she has higher dex than I do.
You didn't click your token, so it didn't add it to the tracker.
Oh, whoops. Which one's the thing? It's that, I think. Oh, nope, that's...
Let's see.
Oh, did that do it?
And I added your turn. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Jack, 30. And
Jeez.
another net 20.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Okay. Descending. There we go. So, give me a second. Let me zoom in here a bit. Riser has how much movement? It's got 35. Let's see. I'm just going to move up to here. And he shouts, "Wait! We only need to talk to you!" And Homer shouts, "No! Stay away from me!" And she takes her turn and... Wait, you don't even know her name yet. Damn. Wasn't supposed to do that. 50 feet. Let's see. Okay. She goes here. And you guys don't know what path she went down once she went around the corner.
Bam.
One second. Let me do a measurement thing that I screwed up real quick.
Yeah.
10.
Somebody hurry up and go woman the path so that I can go there too.
And one moment. I'm going to do another measurement thing. She has a dash action. Alright, next up is Jack Sparrow's turn.
He's drunk.
Yes, he is worthlessly wasted.
Wait, wouldn't he have disadvantage on his on his initiative check if he was drunk?
No, that's oh, hang on. There's a thing.
I mean, he still...
I think it's up to you. I was just asking.
He still ends up... He rolled a 30 and a 32 for his initiative, so...
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
He's got 40 feet, so he's going to go... He's going to go there. And then, let's see, another 40. He's going to dash. 25. 15. Remeasure that. 25. 15. Good. Okay, you got to go around the barrels. I'm going to say for this, your spider climb doesn't work. You have to come down to here before you can move. Brian.
Okay.
Okay.
Instead of doing that, because my boots of spider climb don't work right now, which is fine. I'm gonna Prince of Persia this stuff. I want to try to get up onto
The roof.
Yeah, one of the roof like that you went around the corner of.
This one here.
I want to try to get up onto the roof. Yeah, right up there.
So you're gonna, let me guess, you're gonna do wall jumps.
Yeah, like I said,
Okay.
Prince of Persia this stuff.
3 acrobatics checks.
Natural 20.
Okay.
20. 12.
Okay. So what you do is you kick off this wall here.
Mm-hmm.
Kick off the one above it. The one over here. And you barely manage to grab the ledge of this one. I need you to roll a strength check to pull yourself up.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. 14.
You get about like halfway there.
Can I be like on the center port right up in the center area?
Not like you're up here, but you're only halfway on the roof. Your legs are still dangling off. You barely managed to pull your torso up.
Okay. I can live with that. Well, that's, is that all of my movement, or is that just my movement and my bonus action, I'll say?
That's your movement and your dash counted, basically.
Okay. Can I just use the rest of my action to use the last bit of dash to get up to the top of the roof?
Yeah, I'll say that puts you about here.
Okay. And just,
That's not the tallest roof, though, however, and you can't, like, all of these are about the same height, so you can't really see that. You can't really see any of the alleys other than, like, this pillar here. Like, from where this pillar here is, like, about all you can see, and then, like, from here over to the right. Because, you can't see over the edge of the roof when they're down there on the ground.
Gotcha. Question. Where is the highest point here? Just for clarification.
They're all about the same size.
Okay, so that's not going to help much. Okay.
No, that's not.
Okay, well, that's what I got. Right now, anyways.
Strad's going to use a portal to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over here, onto the roof. Red Star, your turn.
Alright, let's see. Damn, okay, I have 35 feet of movement. I'm gonna try my best to climb up on the roofs.
Why is everyone going on the roof? It's inefficient.
I mean, it's
Yeah, you're
been
right.
inefficient
I
for
should
me.
probably go on foot. Okay, I'll use my bonus action to dash. So once I dash,
So you end up here. Wait, you've got 35 feet of movement, right?
Yes.
So you'd end up where Riser is, and then another 35. You'd be right here. Too far. Right there. Yep. Yep, that's 35. There's your movement. Zach, you're up.
Alright, I can only do this. Hang on. I gotta get off the ruler. I can move right. And that is all my turn.
Zalaria, your turn. Colby,
Yo.
your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. My movement speed is 30, right?
Yeah.
Everyone just made a dash action, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no combat. We're just chasing after her.
Movement speed's 30, so you would end up right where Zach is or right next to him. Like, you'd end up on either side of him. Yep. Basically. Alright. Riser's turn. 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 south of Jack, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There, that was his dash. And next is the girl's turn again. And Thistle, I need you to make a perception check. See if you hear this.
Okay. We'll see how this goes. Boom.
Okay. You hear a crash from an alleyway down here. Sounds like stuff being knocked over.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
You can only assume she's knocking stuff over to try to impede your progress.
That's what you do when you're getting chased.
Do some measurements real quick. Shit. Accidentally almost moved the whole map. Oh, I did move the whole map. Damn. There we go. GM layer, not map layer. Bless you.
Sorry. Thank you.
Shit, wrong button. Wrong layer. God damn it. Okay. Jack and Riser see her down at the end of the alleyway. And they shout out after her. And she's like, no, leave me alone. She casts up a wall of fire right here.
Oh, scorn.
Why is he always screaming that little robot? Solaria's gonna call her a little robot.
Well, she wants to be left alone. Obviously. So you got a wall of fire blocking your path here.
Just in between the two. Okay, yeah, there is good.
Yep. You got a wall of fire, but it goes 30 feet tall. It basically it goes up over the roofs of these buildings. Oh, by the way, it starts to spread.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh no, that's unpleasant.
Yeah, Red Star, put it out!
On it. It's time to activate the
I'm surprised Delaria didn't take the spell Create or Destroy Water.
How many feet is the frost upper? Let me check.
20 feet. I think.
That's too far away.
And you hear more crashing as she runs back down further down the alleyway.
Yeah, my frost breath can't reach that.
Well, yeah, I know. You have to dash over to get to it. You have, if you have 35, so you can move 70...
35 and then 30 is right up in front of it. The problem is that takes up his action instead of his bonus action, so he can't use his frost breath in that turn.
He's a rogue, right?
No, he's a samurai.
Oh, okay.
Which is a fighter.
I thought he was a rogue. That's my bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Jack's turn.
Oh boy. Jack, put out the fire! We'll see how well that goes.
No, don't throw the rum at the fire.
Don't throw the rum at the fire. The rum will make it worse.
Alcohol ignites fire.
He's too drunk to understand your words. All he hears is wop 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 wop.
Yeah, sounds like Jack.
No. I'm gonna roll something for him. Oh boy! Not one on his con save. He Ralphs.
Oh, wow.
He Ralphs all over the fire, barfing rum and vodka and tequila all over the goddamn fire. It spreads even further.
Well, good news, Red Star. You can try and put out the fire now.
He's like, oi!
I have to.
That's hot. Ah.
Jack,
That's
get
what
away
she
from
said,
it.
Jack. That's what she said,
Get away
Jack.
from the fire.
Ah. He's gonna bonus action dash and go around it. Thistle, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, so let's see. Hold up, have to count out the movements real quick because that's 30. If I move about here, do I need to make an acrobatics check to get onto one of these roofs here?
To jump from roof to roof, yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say that works.
Alright. So we'll say that's 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 will get me there. Let's see. 55, 60, well, hold on, no, what? Stop counting that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, hold on, 35 will be about there, and I'm going to try to hide in this general area,
How?
like behind this chimney stack,
Okay, roll stealth.
and see where she heads off, because I'm trying not to scare her. 28. Damn.
Oh, nice. She had a passive perception of 25. You beat that.
Yes.
But let me roll something. See if her normal perception. Nope, she rolled an 8. Okay, 25. Yeah, you beat that.
Yep.
That it for your turn?
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep an eye on her and see where she goes and try and keep up with her. Because she made a wall of fire, so, I mean, I would rather not try and scare her. And keep running.
The fact that it's spreading is indicative that she doesn't quite know how to control her powers.
Yeah, I know, that's what I noticed. Like, oh boy, this is a thing.
So, Astraya's turn next, and then it's going to be Red Star's. Astraya is going to... 40.
Also, Corvus, just so that you are aware, I can, where's the thing? I can hide when lightly obscured.
Oh, yeah. 40. There we go. Red Star, your turn.
I'm gonna dash
Ready
over.
for
No, I'm not gonna
skulkers.
dash. I'm just gonna take my normal movement over there. Good movement. And can it still?
No, it can't reach.
Seriously? My God, I'm too far away.
Shit.
Okay. Do you want to dash around it? Or do
I
you
don't know how.
by following Jack? This way.
I'm not doing some good.
Okay. Zach, it's your turn.
Jack is gonna actually go around to see if
Yeah.
He can
Flank her.
We can surround her.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna throw my hood on and get ready to charge this fire.
Okay. You're just going to charge through it?
No, that's as far as I can go, so I don't actually go in the fire yet.
It's going to spread on her next turn. You might want to step back another 5 feet.
No, I'm staying right there. I am not wasting my movement.
Okay. Zalaria, your turn. Colby,
Colby.
Yes.
it's your turn. Hello?
Alright.
Okay, never
I
mind.
said alright.
I didn't hear you, my bad. I think you cut out on my end.
Open your ears, Colby.
There. That's my movement.
I'm really surprised you didn't choose create or destroy water.
What?
I mean, it's a cleric spell, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a cleric.
Yeah, so, I mean, did he prepare that for the day?
He didn't even choose it.
Well, never mind.
Oh my god.
Clerics need a cleric.
Whatever happened. But see, this was before Zalaria had a water first. That's why she doesn't have the spell. So
You gain spells when leveling up, though, and you've leveled up a few times.
yeah, but I never thought to give her the spell.
Would have come in handy, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my turn.
Alright. Riser's turn.
I mean,
Riser's...
he could probably put out the fire.
Why the fuck? Why the fuck is it... I'm trying to move the token and it's moving the scroll bar.
That's weird.
Okay, you know what? This is getting buggy. God fucking damn it. There we go. Finally fixed. Okay. Riser's gonna walk up over here, and he's gonna use his cold breath to put it out.
Boom.
And use the last of his movement to move here.
Riser, you beautiful son of a bitch.
He turn he like without turning back sticks out his right arm and gives you a thumbs up beside him.
I just lean over the back of the chimney. I'm like, that's actually quite impressive.
You know, if you didn't do that, I was just gonna run through it.
Well, it was either you or Red Star that was gonna. Well, it was either him or Red Star. So, I mean, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. She shouts, "No, stay away!" And casts... Oh boy, let's see. Draw shape.
That's the third time.
No, she said leave me alone the other time. She's telling you to stay away now. Oh, shit. Wrong thing.
Did she create a bonfire?
Ha, 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 ha.
It's an actual spell.
Oh.
There's an actual spell called Create Bonfire that makes a small fire. And it's supposed to hurt.
No,
Because
she's...
it's an attack spell.
I was trying to draw a circle, but I don't know how to do circles in this, so...
It's shift.
Oh, it's shift. It's not control. Okay. Draw shape. Fill. Shift? No, it's not shift. Shift is lock. Control doesn't do anything. Function. Alt. Alt. Doesn't do anything. What the fuck?
Oh,
Colby's drawing. Colby's drawing. It's alt?
yeah, it's alt.
Which alt?
Does it matter?
I did the left alt.
No! Who's that?
There we go.
Oh, shift is for it to snap the grid.
Yeah. So she creates a sphere of fire. That's a giant sphere of it that's starts to spread a little bit, blocking the way here.
She can move that.
What?
She can move that.
Yeah, she can't. She doesn't know how to though.
Oh.
Who's the dickhead that did that? What the f?
Remember, she can't control her powers, and then she moves another. And she runs off past here. You guys, and she runs off. You guys gonna follow chase? By the way,
Yes.
you're out of combat now.
Okay.
And clear list. There you go.
Damn it.
Oh my.
Australia, open one of your portals and do something with this.
All right.
Valeria back away from the fire.
All right. And she just pulls out her scythe and slashes through it, and a little small black hole opens up in the middle of it and sucks all the fire out and then closes on itself.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask, how do you feel?
It feels weird having someone else's soul in my body. It feels kind of like, you ever get really scared and have a chill go down your spine?
Yes, it's happened to me multiple times.
It feels like
Not
that
really.
all. It feels like that all the time.
That doesn't sound... You should get that checked out.
I'm just gonna pop over here and be on top of this roof.
Jesus
Alright.
Christ!
What are we doing?
What happened?
Do not do that! Give someone a warning when you do that.
Like this, and I like whistle on my pan flute.
Something like that, yes.
Okay, sure. I will attempt to do that from now on.
Okay. Just, damn, you're like the stealthiest person I know.
I mean, that's not true. I know people who are stealthier than me. If only I knew the spell passed without trace.
I mean, I have the spell of invisibility if you wanted to guess on you.
I mean, actually, it would come in handy.
Not right now. The chase is over.
Yeah, I know. We have to. Come on, the chase is on.
No. It's over. She ran off, and you guys lost track of her.
Damn it.
Down here,
Okay.
you guys need to roll investigation and such down here.
Right, I'm gonna look for charge marks, because I feel like she leaves those behind.
I'm gonna glance around the area real quick. Perception and investigation. Oh, those are my two rolls.
Investigation.
You notice this house here with the rundown roof, right?
Mm-hmm.
You notice the
The one that I'm.
no, the one below you down here.
Mm-hmm.
You notice the back door is open. Over here. Over here.
Oh.
I whisper. I reach down and whisper and say, "Hey, guys, that way. Go through the house quietly."
That's better.
Okay.
And I'm going to stealth.
Alright.
I am also going to stealth.
Alright. Unfortunately, Brian, she's gonna detect you with that kind of roll.
She sure is.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. Do you guys enter the hut?
I mean, I'm gonna go around the back way, over here. I'm not actually entering, I'm just trying to look inside because it looks like it's got a holy roof.
I'm going to enter.
The shingles are missing, but the wood is still mostly intact. It's just kind of run down.
I'm going to enter invisible.
Okay. So. Give me a second.
is she like in the middle?
Stop. She's in the middle. It's a rundown building. There's not really any walls.
Alright, I'm gonna stealth towards her. With my same stealth roll.
Yeah, she notices you.
Oh, she did?
You've got... Yeah, she's got infrared, basically. She can feel other...
damn it.
Even with a nat 20, she feels other people's heartbeats.
Yeah, she's got a passive perception as good as mine.
Whatever.
Alright. I'm going to take my cowl and swords off me and toss them to the side.
No, what you see when you enter this house is this young girl just sitting huddled in the center of it, crying, sobbing to herself. Why do I always destroy everything? Why can't I control this? What's happening to me?
How old does this girl look?
She's 16.
And I kind of know more about what she is, I guess, right?
Yeah, but do any of you approach her?
I'll approach her.
Oh boy.
I'm going to approach her while playing my harmonica.
I ask her, hey, do you like water?
So you're approaching her, Diva?
Yes, playing my harmonica. I drop my weapons and cowl aside.
Thistle, do you approach her?
I'm gonna keep my distance. I'll be over, like, here, keeping an eye out, like, and I'm gonna play my pan flute, see how well that goes. Oh, wow, 23. Play a nice, soft melody with that.
I shall play my violin to help.
Overwhelmed by the sheer amount of people surrounding her at once, she lets out a scream. I need all of you to make a dex save.
Oh boy.
Goody, at least I have evasion. At least I have evasion.
Oh no!
Oh, 21.
20.
Wait, what's going on?
I need you guys to make dex saves. Oh, Zalaria.
But all I did was ask her if she likes water.
And everyone crowded her. That's why I kept a distance.
I didn't expect so many people to move towards her.
Yeah, that was a mistake on everyone.
She lets out a shout in fear, and suddenly, basically a heatwave blast generates out from her in the form of a dome over her, blasting you all against the walls. Away from her.
You idiots.
Except Thistle, who, because of evasion, he got higher than a 20.
I got a 20 though.
I know,
I
but
got exactly a 20.
I know the save was 20, so I guess you didn't get blasted by it, but you like tanked it. It's not a damage dealing thing. It's just pushes you back. Zalaria got blasted the fuck out of the building. Everyone else got knocked back into the walls.
As I said, if it weren't for all you idiots walking up to her as well, me being the first one to walk up to her, I probably would have been safe.
But who was the dumbass that thought that, hey, do you like water?
Zalaria is a ditz with a water fetish, okay? That sounds like something she'd do. Walk up to the girl who literally lights everything on fire. Hey, do you like water?
Zalaria, just everyone, calm down. No one is trying to hurt her. Just calm yourselves. Just give her some space.
Stop screaming. You're probably making her uncomfortable.
I'm trying to generate calmness.
Estrella appears behind her after stepping through a portal and puts her hand on the girl's shoulder. When suddenly a light streaks out of Estrella's mouth, Astraea passes out.
Oh, hey, looks like she found your soul.
Yeah.
What?
Here.
Well, the light came out of Astraea's mouth and she passed out, and it flew into this other girl's mouth.
I'm going to attempt to catch Astraea before she hits the ground.
Okay, roll a dex save, I guess.
All right.
Good enough.
16.
Good enough. Red Star, the second she passes out, Red Star thinks, this is my chance. I'm gonna get some fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Red Star, no. Get your horny ass back to the wall. You got hit really
I'm
hard.
making a dex save.
You got hit really fucking hard. You got blasted into that wall.
That's why I wanted to catch Astraea.
I know, but you got a dislocated shoulder and a busted leg. You rolled a 10 on a dex save that had a save of 20.
So what happened to Colby? What happened to Zalaria?
She got blasted out of the damn house. She went through the wall. Her injuries
are way worse than mine.
She went through rotted wood and got knocked out. She's out cold outside the house.
I took nothing because I made the save by 1 and have evasion.
I maxed the save, so I succeeded.
So the cleric's knocked out and your fighter has a busted shoulder and leg. Because he hit a support beam really hard. The cleric is out cold, Keefe.
Is it? Oh wait, never mind.
Wait, like 100% knocked out?
Yeah, she's unconscious.
Oh shit, somebody save the cleric!
No, she's not dying. She doesn't have to make death save. She just got knocked out.
Okay, well, I guess that works.
Anyways, I'm going to pick up Astraea and walk inside over to Thistle.
Okay.
I won't take care of this. You look like...
Like, take care of that? Like, I kind of, like, motion to the girl?
Yes.
That or
do something. Make this feel better about herself.
I kind of just, like, slowly walk up, say, hi, just, take a deep breath, calm down. Nobody here is going to hurt you. Nobody here is gonna do anything. We're just here to find out what's going on and have a little chat. No one here is going to hurt you. Not the big scary dragon man, not the crazy pirate guy, not the weird chick with the portals, and also not the ditzy blonde who asked about water.
Riser's got a couple broken ribs, but he looks up, he says, I'm scary. Why am I scary?
It's just a natural reaction for some people, for dragons and dragonborn.
I mean,
it's just a general idea. I'm not actually terrified of you, Riser. It's just, it's a common thing. Some people just don't like dragonborn.
Riser's like 9.5 feet tall, so he's a big guy.
You are also a very large person. Like, when I say a big, scary dragon person, I mean, like, no offense in any way. You're an amazing person from what I've seen before.
That's a blonde truck.
But your appearance is awfully intimidating, so, I mean...
Thistle?
See? Yes?
One person at a time. One person at a time. And I kind of point to the Phoenix-type person.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, so I just like, nobody here is gonna hurt you. We're just here to have a little chat. I, like, pull out, like, a little tea set that I have on hand, just like, ding-dink.
You had a tea set this entire time and never told me?
Yes, I have a tea set.
Zach loves tea.
I pull out, like, the 3 cups that I have on, like, just 3 cups, and then just, like, try and make tea. Like, here, like, have a cup of tea.
You've got nothing to brew the tea with.
I have her.
Yeah.
I'm generally generally hot space, I'm assuming?
No.
Oh,
No,
does Dennis
actually,
want some iced tea?
actually, guess what?
What?
The soul that Estrella found in the jar of dirt was originally hers.
Oh, damn.
So what's going on with the chickadee here, then?
She sits down and tries to explain that a couple weeks ago after she turned 16, a strange man showed up and he was in this weird black robe. And, like, she never saw his face because it was always covered by this weird mask. I'll find a picture and show it to you guys later. But, he basically took her from her home, killed her mom. She never knew her dad. And when she woke up after being taken, she found herself in the middle of the town square that you guys saw earlier, with everything feeling empty inside and everything around her was on fire. So apparently, when they awaken to their powers at the age of 16, they usually have good control over them. But someone stole her soul. And she
put it in a jar of dirt.
Yes, and was unable to. God fucking damn it! I love that.
Jack,
A fucking
you were not
jar of dirt.
responsible for this, right?
What?
I'm gonna look over to Jack. You weren't responsible for this, right?
I mean, all that was in my jar in the beginning was dirt.
So, who took that jar of dirt and just put Estrella's soul in it?
It wasn't Estrella's soul, it was this girl's soul.
She says the name's Homura. She says the name's Homura, by the way. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Homer.
And she snaps her fingers and a fire lights underneath your tea kettle and starts heating it up.
Thank you.
Nice.
I pull my legs and come over to them with Estrella sitting on my lap. I want some whiskey, but I don't really want to lay Estrella on the ground. And this seems like the best option.
Jack looks up. Oh, you want some rum? She says, I'm too young to drink.
She is quite young, too young to drink, Jack. Why don't you go check on Zaleria and make sure she's not completely dead, I guess.
I'm dead.
Alright.
I died.
No, you're not.
Jack walks out here. He sees Zaleria knocked out.
No more deaths. Zaleria dead.
No, she's not dead. She just got blasted through the fucking wall. However, she does have a piece of wood sticking out of her side. Jack pulls it out.
Oh, God.
Jack pulls it out, and he opens up his jar of dirt, takes some sand out of it, and packs it in the wound. So that
Sandpacking.
What?
Sandpacking. Ooh, painful.
Yeah, it's painful, but Zaleria wakes up. And
Red Star, what are you doing?
and the bleeding stops.
Stop crowding. Back up.
Back the fuck up.
Back the fuck
Well,
up.
you really think I was gonna do something to this girl? No.
Not that.
Zaleria
It's
Zaleria
the
looks at
crowding.
Red Star.
She's still not very comfortable around you guys. She's still pretty scared.
Yeah, just, give her space. And your
Zaleria
hyperactivity
looks at Red
is currently
Star.
detrimental.
Red Star, this is your fault.
I take out my Regento and I just point at her. I was like, "You shut your whore mouth."
Not in front of the child. Not in front of the child.
Exactly. Shh, take it outside.
Homura laughs to herself and snaps her fingers, and suddenly your Raijinto starts to glow bright orange. Make a dex save.
What the hell?
Make a dex save.
Is it the thing that I'm thinking of?
Oh, yes, you just want to kill it. You just want to watch the world burn, don't you?
Your Raijinto starts to heat up rapidly.
Oh, no!
And you drop it just in time before your hand burns.
No! My Regento!
If it's the thing that I'm thinking of, it's a con save, by the way.
What? Heat metal?
Yes.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
I gotta use frost breath on that.
No, if you rapid chill it, it will break. That's how metal works. If you rapid cool it too fast, it will snap in half.
Okay, that's out of the question.
So, just think of it as thermocycling.
You should let him do it. That's
Just-
the consequence of him not thinking.
Valeria, shut up.
And for calling me and for saying that to Zalaria. You should have just kept your mouth shut, Corbin.
Homura looks at Red Star and Zalaria. She says, "Are you children done bickering yet?"
Children? How old are you? Like 300 years old or something?
Nah, she's 16, but she's more mature than you idiots.
No, look at Zalaria. She's like, who's still... No, let me not, because... Who asks a girl if they like water? Damn idiot.
Zalaria's 120 and got called a kid.
Look, why don't
Nothing personal, kid.
Hey, Zalaria, Red Star, why don't you two lovebirds take it outside?
Lovebirds? Please.
Absolutely disgusting.
Of course, that's the whole point.
Have some rum.
Make sure they don't kill each other.
Yes,
It's
take
about to be right.
Jack, just take them outside.
Jack takes them outside, gives them both a bottle of rum. Drink this and calm down. Then you can come back.
What is rum gonna do?
It's alcohol. It's going to calm you down.
Yes, you're gonna get very
I
drunk.
thought weed calmed you down.
I don't like it. It's not water.
It is water.
It is.
It's water adjacent. Water adjacent. It's fine.
Jack takes Zalaria out to go play in the river.
Okay, well that works too. Go play in a river.
And
Red Star just slowly drinks the rum that Jack gave him, just calming down.
he left the second bottle behind because Zalaria didn't want it.
So what's gonna happen to my Reginto?
It's just slowly cooling off. It's gonna take a minute.
Oh thank God. Oh thank God.
Has it started waking up yet?
No, not yet. She's gonna be out cold for probably 24 hours.
Soul transfer takes a lot.
Oh God, I forgot to ask Valeria if if she can heal my dislocated arm and leg.
Yeah, you should probably go after Zalaria about that.
Alright. Yeah, yo, Zalaria, yo, dog, Zalaria, come back here.
Okay.
What do you want?
Hey, okay, gotta admit, sorry for being a bit of a dick back there. Is it okay if you can heal my arm and leg?
Fine. You owe me water. Lots of water.
Sure. I'll go to Mount Kilimanjaro to get mineral water.
Dope. Alright, one sec. Let me see. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. Stop. Move, damn it. There we go. Okay. Keefe and Zalaria, you're in Riverside 2 now. Alright, back to, one moment. Okay, so, Zalaria's over here off the side of the dock playing in the water. Jack's watching her getting, wasted with Red Star.
Sounds about right.
And back in the shack, Astraya's out cold, laying on the wood of the floor. Next.
Oh, no. While sitting down, I'm like she's resting on my lap currently.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm holding her while sitting.
Attaboy, Zach. Just don't drop the tea.
I'll try not to.
Don't spill the tea on her. That's gonna suck when she wakes up with burns.
Don't worry, Zach has a very careful tea sipping technique.
As does Thistle. And these are all metal cups. And a kettle. It's an obviously travel-ready tea set.
Do middle cups even exist?
Yes. I literally have one right in front of me right now. That's a metal cup.
Metal cups. Genius. How come no one's ever thought of this?
Because nobody's had to travel planes for long distances for long periods of time. Until me, for recently. Although recently it was about 6 years, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, long story. So, Homura, you said you were taken by an individual in a black cloak with a mask, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. That's like the outer character me, like summing everything up. How is the tea?
She can't taste it. She's
Zach,
got no,
how is the tea?
she has no sense of taste.
How is the tea?
It's bitter. Like bitter tea with a smidge of lemon.
Why is it so bitter?
You should add some honey in it.
I don't mean
There's like zero sweetness.
You should add some honey in it.
I don't mean to be rude, Thistle, but this is kind of bitter.
Really? I never noticed. And just casually drinking it. Sorry, it's an old brew from a mixture from where I'm from. It grows there naturally. The tea we grow actually grows on the trees. When most tea grows in the ground, our tea grows on trees, almost like a parasite. But not, because they both live in harmony with each other.
Yeah, Zach, that's kind of why we called it a parasite. But then you said that, so we calmed down a bit.
Parasite in the term of, like, it grows up the trees and kind of, like, lives off the stuff that the tree doesn't use.
Oh, so it's just like moss, basically.
Yeah, it's like a...
Or mistletoe.
Yeah. Kinda, yeah.
So, I'm basically drinking moss right now.
You're basically drinking, moss tea. Well, mistletoe tea, which you wouldn't want to drink mistletoe because it's poisonous.
Right, but
this is obviously not poison. It's got a weird, almost hint of lemon flavor. You're not really sure where it is, because there's obviously no actual lemon in the tea. But it's got, like, a little hint of, like, sour lemon to it to apparently add flavor. But still.
From now on, it's going to be known as mistletoe. From now on, it's going to be known as mistletoe.
Mistletoe? Yeah, sure.
Like mistletoe, but mistletoe.
Am I right?
No, mistletoe, like mistletoe.
Mm-hmm.
I get the right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes,
she says this used to be her house, but, you know, the guy kidnapped her, murdered her mom, set her house on fire.
yeah, I can say that I know about how that feels. Or at least a general sense of how that feels. I've lost family and friends as well, and it's not easy. It's just something you have to overcome.
She kind of nods solemnly and asks if you guys have anywhere that she could stay. Because she's tired of living in the cold out here.
we do know about a bar. Perhaps the owner can let you stay.
I'll
Alright.
pay for a room for her as long as she promises not to burn down the place.
She has gold from scavenging and such, so.
I'm assuming that she doesn't have a lot, though. Can I tell how much she has? Like offhand?
You ask her and see, actually. She's actually got a flat 1,000.
Oh, wow, okay.
She managed to she managed to pickpocket some off the guy before she was abandoned. I mean, before she was abducted. My bad.
Wanker. Abducted by that wanker, we'll call him. Did you catch anything from him besides the coin? Did you catch a voice? Did you catch a clicking noise when he made a footstep? Did he has something strange with his arms, or
Did he have any tattoos?
or anything that you may have seen or heard. Any detail, even the most unimportant, could be a clue.
There was a weird symbol on his cloak, apparently. Like, a splayed on the back. It looked kind of akin to the Sheikah symbol from Legend of Zelda, but not. It looked similar to that. That's the best comparison I have in mind right now. I haven't drawn the symbol yet, so I'll get back to you guys on that.
Can I roll, like, knowledge, religion, or history on eyes?
Knowledge religion, yes.
Okay. 6.
She describes it. She describes it to you the best she can, but you can't quite visualize it in your head, so you're not sure what it is.
You said religion, right?
Yes.
Anything else I could possibly roll?
Nah, it's gotta be religion or history for this, actually.
Okay, just a second. Yeah. Well, no, maybe. I might be able to do that later. Alright, so history or religion? Well, they're the same thing, so I'm going to roll a history check. Oh, modified 20.
You haven't been in this plane long, so you're not familiar with its history, but let me check something. Oh yeah, that's an 18. Riser knows, however. He knows that symbol as... Well, he kind of gasps and says, I thought I killed all of them. Under his breath. You're not sure what you heard.
Am I sure what I heard?
Perception.
Roll perception, yeah.
Okay, well I have 26 passive, so 18.
Yeah, you guys heard. You ask him what he means, and he says...
Nope, I do not ask him what he means.
You don't ask?
I just hear that. Nope.
I glanced over at him and said, didn't just say, we'll talk about that later, Riser. Also, I can read lips, if that helps.
Oh, great. Okay, yeah, you read his lips. You know what he said.
Do you want to just text it to me properly?
Yep.
Text.
Okay.
Oh, you said Corvus, so.
Yep.
You're talking to Corvus. That threw me off for a bit. I thought you were talking in character. Yeah, you want to text me about it?
I'm gonna move the two of you to the D&D channel so I can just tell you instead of texting it out.
Okay.
Move to D&D. Be right back, Colby and Kiwi. Okay. Okay, so you heard what Riser said.
Yes, he said, I thought I killed him.
No, I thought I killed all of them.
Oh, yeah, something along those lines.
Apparently, that symbol was the symbol of the original cult of Baal, which was thought to have been eradicated 1,000 years ago. So now Baal is abducting children, having his followers abduct children and experiment on them and take their souls. So yeah, that's fucky. That's how she ties in with the story. Going back to General.
Okay.
All right, we're back. So you guys head back to the bar.
Sure. Let's all head back to the bar. And actually, I was planning on headed to the Smith shop later, but whatever. That's something for later.
On your way back, you come across these idiots playing in the water again. You come across these guys playing in the water.
Oh, you guys, we're going back to the bar later.
Yeah, sure.
Meet us there later.
I assume I'm carrying Estrella?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, either you or Riser. I mean, my strength.
Yeah,
Super.
I would carry her. And I would not let Red Star carry her.
What's funky?
Red Star voted most likely to sexual assault a sleeping Estrella.
What?
Now,
What was that?
now, Keefe, I know she's hot, but that doesn't mean you gotta try to fuck her while she sleeps.
Nigga, no. What are you talking about? No.
Yeah, that's rape, man. That's right.
Exactly.
Why
No means no, baby.
would you do that, Red Star? Like, that's bad.
I wouldn't. What are you talking about? I wouldn't.
The second I say she passed out, you go, oh, and run from the other side of the building despite having a busted shoulder and leg.
And being thrown across the room and nearly through the wall. You were essentially in a wall.
You were like Dragon Ball Z style embedded in a cliff type.
The only person who properly avoided it was me. The person who avoided it next was Zach.
And Zalaria got knocked out. She just went to a wall.
She just went through the fucking wall.
No, freaking, she just got yeeted into the wall.
Like, this is the sound it made. As she went through the wall.
Zalaria, how you doing?
I'm good.
Water heals all wounds.
I know that's why, I think.
That must be holy water.
Nah. It's just it's Zalaria's water fetish. She has it because of her personality. I gave her a natural thing that gives her advantage when she's standing in water, and also has a passive HP regen.
Oh, well, that works.
It's like what? It's like 1d6 for every one of her turns at the beginning.
Nifty.
Well, I'm gonna continue to go over to the bar. You guys can follow me if you want.
Yeah, let's go.
So you guys go back to the city. You guys go back to the city gates.
Oh snap! It's nighttime.
Yeah, it's been a long ass day. The shops are closed for now, but they should be open the next morning.
I want to buy a guitar.
You wanted to buy a guitar?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, we can be a band.
I mean, we could. I wouldn't
Oh,
really
by the way,
suggest it,
you never noticed the name of the tavern before, did you?
Oh, what is the name of the tavern?
It's called the Dark Horse Tavern and Inn.
Wait, what was the heal die? 1d6?
1d6 per turn.
Yeah.
Well, 1d6 plus 1. So, you guys go into the tavern?
Yep, and Zach is going to carry Australia up to her room. So
Alright.
she has one, I assume.
Yep. And there you go. She's in her bed asleep. And Homer is here now. She's gonna take a seat.
Like, is there a lock? Because I'm gonna lock her in her room.
Yeah.
So
You did that, yeah.
Okay.
I can pick the lock from the outside and lock it if you don't have a key.
You asked Yormund, he gave you the key.
Yep. Okay, that works.
But he had you give it back.
Hey,
Oh wow, that's right. Red Star's banned from the bar.
Wait, what?
He lets Red Star sleep by the fireplace. He doesn't get a room. He doesn't have that right.
He's sleeping on a carpet.
Hey, at least I'm warm.
I feel bad for the help guy now.
And besides, I get to sleep by Matt Mercer.
Nigga gay.
Exactly, which is why I said I feel bad for the help guy.
What do you mean? He should be honored.
I was about to ask, why are there 2 red stars suddenly?
I didn't see the first Red Star, so.
2 red stars.
Jack immediately orders like 20 pints of rum and just starts chugging them.
What the fuck?
Well,
Jack, no.
no, wait, Jack or Zach?
Jack.
Jack. Farrell.
Jack is getting rip-roaring drunk, so that seems, pretty average. Let's see. Well, the biggest tables are that one, or maybe one of these corner booths. Can I call, like, here.
Yeah, she's out fucking cold.
Who?
Astraea, she's out cold.
Yeah, like, and...
By the way,
like,
according to that tidbit earlier, by the way, Astraea's missing her soul is not from that. It's because, that was how she was exchanged to get her witch powers.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they all have a witch's curse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hers is hollow, which is soulless, so.
And yeah, just like order a round of drinks and food and some milk for Homura because, I don't know, milk. It's better than tea in certain cases.
Bad.
Hey! Zalaria can join us, Red Star. I mean, if he can do what he wants.
Sure, I'll join.
I'd say we deserve this.
Yeah, I'll drop, we'll say a decent meal, we'll say,
I'd say 60 gold, 10 gold apiece.
okay.
And that comes with 2 free refills on all alcoholic things, and 3 free refills of non-alcoholic, as well as a free refill of each plate of food.
Well, I'll drop 55 of that if somebody wants to cover the, 5.
Homura flips a
I'll
coin.
do the last 5.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say Homura flips a coin onto the table. But, okay.
And Zach catches it and tosses it back.
Yeah, so I'm back down to 1,000. Cool. Awesome. And, like, order food and drinks for everybody.
And then you just got like the local rejects up here.
I mean, they're just not present. They're just, yeah.
They're the virgin table, and we're the Chad table.
I don't want to be a Chad. Chads are douchebags.
Jack is already just piss-faced over here at the table. He's like dancing on the table with a fucking flagon in his hand until he just...
And a jar of dirt.
Yeah. And he just like passes the fuck out and hits the ground.
Plop.
He stands up, points his hand in the air with one hand and holding his mug with the other, and then he just falls forward face first off the table.
Red Star looks at Jack annoyed as he lens flares at him.
Red Star, just calm down, relax, and have a couple drinks.
Electricity was running through his body a little bit, and then he calms down as he says, like, "Oh, fine. I guess a little food can't hurt."
I love how Red Star went from the weeb to the punk ass that no one likes.
Yep, you're welcome.
Damn, that hurt.
I mean,
and I'm just a hyperactive one.
I mean, you scared the fuck out of Homura. She's still wary around you. You're
Around me, or
no, Red Star scared the fuck out of Homura.
oh yeah.
Why don't you swap places with Homura? He seems a bit frightened.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll switch places with.
No, I asked Riser.
Oh, yeah. Switch places with Riser. There you go. That's better. That's better. Have the giant dragon in between you and the scary. I don't know what Red Star is.
He's a half wood elf.
No, okay, that explains a lot.
They're not scary.
She's more safe now. Thank you, Riser.
Riser stands up from the bench, and he just looms over you. He's like almost 4 feet taller than you.
Red Star? Or me?
Red Star.
Hey, can I help you with anything?
He just pats your head and sits back down. He's like, there, little man.
I mean, you are 4 feet taller than me, but whatever.
You know, he used to be the same size as you till he was turned into a dragon.
Well, damn. I mean, it's better to be a punk ass than a weeb at times.
I mean, yeah, it is better to be a punk ass than a weeb. But just don't start fights with your fucking Yormund again, please.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
The bartender, Yormund.
Oh.
Don't-
I thought
don't-
you were talking about Zalaria.
Don't start fights with Yormund again.
I'll try, but no promises.
Hey, Corvus.
Yo.
In the middle of this meal, I'm gonna start rocking out on the harmonica. With the 13.
By the way, Yormund walks up to you and says, "Hey, you're a musical type, huh?
Of course. I've trained at the College of Swords.
Ever play anything with some strings?"
I have a violin if you want to hear that.
No. He's asking if Zach has ever played any instrument with strings.
I've played guitar a lot.
Boy, do I have a surprise for you.
No, is that so?
So the other day, this random portal opened up in the back room while I was preparing food.
Oh god, another one?
I was cutting up some beef when suddenly this pops out, and he pulls out from behind him a guitar that has blades along the body of it.
What?
It's a literal battle axe guitar.
Oh.
It's similar to what Marceline the Vampire Queen has.
Kind of, but not weed from a bad show.
Hey, Adventure Time was not a bad show.
It was pretty... no, what? Never mind.
It was good at first. I'm just gonna say that.
It was, though. That's what... that explains why I didn't watch the other seasons. But I did watch the finale, though.
Okay, anywho, so basically, it's got kind of like a distorted X shape, and it has like ridged axe blades on each of the 4 limbs of the guitar. It counts as a versatile and finesse weapon
Oh.
with a 2d6 finesse or 1d10 versatile.
Zach is going to take the guitar, position himself, and start rocking out on it. He's gonna break in the guitar.
That's a 9 plus 2.
Yep. You realize this guitar hasn't been tuned in years. So you spend 5 minutes tuning it, and you try again with advantage.
Try again?
With advantage.
Okay.
It sounds awesome.
What?
I heard guitar and violin can fit well together.
In some cases, the pantsuit won't mix very well, though, so I'm just gonna kind of like keep that in my pockets. By the way, I am essentially like in the picture. I'm wearing like what is essentially like a weird turban thing, so that's still on my head.
I don't have
The face mask is pulled down though.
He gives Zalaria a cowbell, and then he thinks, "Oh, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?"
Oh yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
I'm more of a fan of the acoustics, but I thank you for this gift, Ron.
Oh, it is an acoustic.
Oh, it is?
How the fuck would an electric guitar work without anything to power it?
Oh.
I can think of about 6 different ways.
Probably, yeah, but that's not my point.
I assumed it looked like an electric guitar and sounded like an electric guitar. I didn't know it sounded like an acoustic.
Well, it's magical, so you can say it sounds however you want. It's just a bladed axe guitar.
Yeah, it's gonna sound like an acoustic. Because that's what Zach's used to.
Oh, also, it does 1d10 for thunder. Which that's the sound damage one, right? Thunder?
Yeah.
It does a d10 thunder as its second damage type.
You know, if you don't want to use it as a physical weapon, you can also use it as technically a magical weapon. You can do shockwaves with it.
Oh, yeah, it's got 3 charges of shatter per long rest.
Ooh.
So you can just like let one rip while you're playing through the flames of fire, and you can just blow the enemies away.
Through the fire and flames, and it also has 5 charges of Thunder Wave. 5 charges of Thunder Wave. I'm gonna say 2 charges of Shatter then. It is a magical, versatile finesse weapon. And it is counted as +2.
Ooh. Yeesh. That's a thing. Nifty.
Well, I'll find a picture of it later to send you guys what it looks like. But that, Yorman says...
Oh, you're...
Yorman says, well, I believe that's found a good home. I need to go back. I need to go back to the bar. Enjoy your meals, he says as he sets down all your food as well.
Oh, I had a question for him, by the way, too.
Okay.
Where did you get your tattoos? Are those enchanted?
It's a personal story.
That's fine. If we can discuss it later, that would be fine. I was just curious. No worries.
I honestly would prefer to keep that to myself for now.
Of course, not a problem. I understand.
Work on your charm to increase your bond.
Also, make sure the little redhead gets a lot of food to eat. She looks like she hasn't eaten for a good while.
That's fun. Yes, that is the plan. Alright.
I'll be staying with you for a while, though.
No worries. First night's on the house.
There we go. And this is what happens when you clean up messes made by others.
I agree.
And I could just glance over at Red Star.
He shouts back over to Red Star. If you can behave, I'll let you stay here again.
I'm just like, and I just hold up the peace sign, like, cool.
But he's still totally right now.
I'm gonna regret this too, aren't I? And then Zalaria just starts, like, bashing away on the cowbell with a little chime stick he gave her for it.
Oh boy.
Why do I have a cowbell?
Because you said you didn't have any instrument, so he pulls a cowbell out and gives it to you. Says, here, have fun.
Oh.
Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong,
Oh my god. I'm gonna regret this so bad. Yeah, basically, it sounds like banging on pots and pans. Joy. Alright, so I guess that's where we're going to end the session for today. There's no comment, but I hope you guys really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, this was interesting.
It was fun. It was really fun.
Alright.
Yeah, I had to try and chase
about the
somebody.
character development. We see Red Star turn from weeb to, like, a punk ass.
He's growing up. It's so happy. Like, it's so
Hilarious.
Like,
Still
he's
has
a bit
the water.
chill now.
Yep, she sure does.
Darren, if I knew we were going to have this kind of character development, I would have kept Jack.
God damn it!
All of us played me.
It was all planned, man. I didn't know you were going to get rid of Jack, okay?
Because I thought you weren't going to have any character interaction for a long while.
Okay.
I love melting on.
You guys ever heard of baptism by fire?
Yes.
Oh, God. Baptism by fire?
That's what the first few sessions were. You were going through the meat of the story, setting up the backstory and what the fuck's going on in this world by exploring these dungeons and gaining more lore and knowledge about this world. Then the character interaction comes.
Then I'm trying to find the things that I'm looking for. Which may or may not show up ever again.
They may or may not.
Yep, it's fine. I don't care. just enjoying myself.
Nice. So, I'm going to end the session here for today. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get some leftover Thanksgiving food. So, I'm going to end this stream here, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this because I was looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
By the way, the reason Homura could not control her powers without her soul is she is a soul knife. Her class manifests weapons using her soul. Without her soul.
Like something to a kin?
What?
A kin, like a fire kin?
No, they're like normal humans, but basically they can manifest weapons out of thin air using the power of their soul. They're like made of like psychic or some kind of psychic energy. It's a fun class. Alice in the Krampus campaign is going to be a soul knife.
Oh, I can't wait to play Foster.
Foster is going to be fun.
Oh, no, that's right.
Foster kills one of Krampus's elves and sends them all on the fucking warpath. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
And I get to punch my way through all of them.
Yeah, go
So,
that guy.
basically, Homura, she knows Firebolt and Fireball for spells, and has a weapon called the Soul Aegis.
Oh my god, if me and Romero get along, we need to do like a double fireball.
It's Homura. Homura.
Homura.
You need to get better with names.
I don't... Hey, listen. I'm getting better, okay? Alright.
Well, I will see you guys later.
Alright.
Have a good time, guys.
Also, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will be available on December 7th.
Yeah, I won't be getting it till Christmas, whatever. Anywho, stream's over.